should be showing my game. Sorry, guys. I tried doing something a little different. Not go as smoothly as I thought. Okay, everybody should hopefully be seeing my game now. Sorry, guys. I tried doing something. We've been having storms here, and not in my favor with technology of us tonight. Okay. Hey, Allie. How's everybody doing this week? Everybody getting through? Is anybody focusing on their double XP side, or what has everybody been focusing on this week? I've kind of been mixing both. Hey, Charlie. I'm glad you could make it. That is for sure. I am. Took boats because I had a puzzle boat earlier. Yes, Allie. Hi, Nada. Yes, it has definitely been easier to level up with the double XP this week. That has not been my main focus, but definitely something I've been doing. Oh, Peter. Yeah, I have a video to upload for you guys, and it I didn't have power for part of my day due to the storms I've had here, so I have not. YouTube still has it say as pending, so it may show up tomorrow. I am excited to see what the announcement in the Dairy News will be tomorrow. If nobody it's not in here yet. But if you've checked out any of their social medias, I'll show you real quick. We have this starting soon, and that was posted to all of their social media accounts earlier today. Hey, C, I'm glad you finally made it. I need to switch my screens real quick. For some reason, you are not showing up correctly. There you go. Okay. Anybody have guesses? I know what my guess is. I don't know if anybody else. I liked seeing this post come up on social media today and all the teasers. It makes me wonder if we have maybe a time capsule coming. I am curious to know what it is. I know Ricky has been going with the teasers and showing the hey Phoebe. Phoebe, my guess is a time capsule. I'm really wanting a time capsule. I really, really, really want a time capsule. It does kind of look like a pharmacy, and Ricky uh, did show the thank you, Russell. Ricky, you know, his sneak preview showed it being a dairy, but I think maybe a time capsule, maybe with some older deco, hopefully, maybe revamped or deco that the community has really wanted. That is my hope. A second dairy silo or storage would not be completely disheartening, but I would love to see if they did a time capsule, some of like the most requested deco pieces that not I wouldn't want the actual letters to come back in the sense of how they were. I would actually like to see some revamped so they're in line with the 10th anniversary, but I would like to see maybe the letters in there or an event geared to that, but that wouldn't do the time capsule. But I would like to see different things, whether it be the deco that's been like the most demanded from, hey, when did you get that? Because new players who have come along in the last 10 years that have grown this haven't always had a chance to get previous deco, and it'd be a great way to bring it back. Or some of their, I don't know if anybody, I don't think we're going to get Phoebe to spill the beans. I did notice the dairy news playlist updated on Payday's YouTube channel, but I don't know if that'll spill the beans. I don't know anything more than you guys do. But the art book, oh, we're so off base. Oh, Phoebe, jeez. I'd actually almost be curious to see their concept art book that they put out. If they would pull some of those ideas and put those in. I don't know. I'm very curious to see what it turns out to be, but I am so excited to see it. I love the excitement. I don't care about knowing right now. I just love to know. Like I'm just loving this excitement. And I tried looking at Greg's farm to see if there was any kind of hint of what maybe could come, what would be there, and I didn't catch anything. We'll go and check out Greg's farm. Maybe you guys will see something I didn't. Can't miss those boxes. I'm excited to see the new deco starting to show up in the derbies. But I haven't seen anything to do a giveaway on Greg's farm as to what's coming. Yeah, well, that is a good fear there, Phoebe, of what issues could come with it. Ugh. Peter, that instant satisfaction that you want is not necessarily going to help you there. I don't mind the teasers. It makes it like a riddle to try to figure out. But I've not seen Phoebe's fence was a mistake for when it came out. Yes, Charlie. But I have a feeling that it has to do with birthday celebration coming up. That quick black screen see that came through. So that was that went to my lock screen for some reason. So unlike Phoebe or Ricky or even Daisy, I don't stream with cords. I'm using a mirroring software. So if my screen for some reason goes black, it'll show the connection to my mirroring software and my lock screen. My lock screen isn't black, it is a Doctor Who fan picture that was created. I love me some Doctor Who. But I use a mirroring software, so I don't have to have the cord. So I can sit back or walk away or not have to worry about that when I'm streaming. So eventually, when I have my webcam on and I'm on screen, then I won't have to worry as much. I am using Air Server Connect to stream. It was something Phoebe actually turned me on to, and I managed to be able to set it up to be cordless, which I'm thankful for. So I use OSB, but it grabs my phone or tablet's picture from software called Air Connect. So I am it's a mirrored image. That's why there's so much black around, because this is my phone screen. It's a little bit bigger if I connect to my tablet, but it's not fully as big as everybody else's. I don't like the stretched look, and I haven't quite gotten that set up, but I'm working on it. I'm investing in some more software, and if my power stays on, then hopefully YouTube will process a video that I have for you guys. Because it died, my power went out on the internet with the storms coming in today earlier. I'm gonna go sell myself some supplies from another farm while we're doing this. What do you guys think that the image they put up is gonna be? I know Phoebe will not tell us, but OSB is not new to the market. It's quite old, and but it's open server broadcasting, or is it OBS? Hold on, it's OBS, so open broadcasting service. It's the same as what Phoebe and Ricky uses, but Charlie, the teasers from Ricky is why I think that it could potentially be a time capsule or something that deals with going back to things in time. But I don't know. Hi, Roro. I don't know for sure. I'm excited to see. I'm hoping that means maybe tomorrow, which is close to the time at it'd be the 21st for Helsinki, which is only a month early. So if they stretch it out to a month of birthday celebration, that would be something really cool. I'd love to see some like birthday themed derby come back. I'd like to see birthday themed global events happening. But we just have to wait and see. The Dairy News, I'm sure, will probably let us know some when they release that. And maybe Ricky's next stream. Maybe he'll slip up. Maybe Phoebe will release an extra teaser in there. Maybe she's really nice to us. Maybe she can release a little something. Give us a good tease. Let us know a little something more. The dairy itself is very big. And the image does look similar to the milk jug image, but it is not the exact same. I don't know if it's happening tomorrow, Phoebe. I'm only speculating because Dairy News usually has come out on Friday, and I saw that their playlist was updated with a hidden video. But that's not a guarantee. It's hopeful wishing at this point. All these loose and posts, I went and checked to see if there was anything behind it. I'll give them the credit of there being an update to the playlist, but Phoebe probably already knows. Okay, so maybe Saturday. Saturday would put it on the 21st. So, I mean, next couple of days. Could be helpful. Hopeful, something. Maybe we get a month-long celebration. I thought maybe it'd be 10 days. But if they're looking at already starting to tease soon for birthday, I don't think it'll just be 10 days. I'm curious to see how they'll work in the 10th anniversary. I wish I could, Phoebe. I've probably seen only as much as you have, other than trying to fact check some of the posts. So, Heyday released June 21st of 2012, if nobody knew that. I don't know if they count that as June 21st US Day, if there's a difference, so it was technically still the 20th here and the 21st there. But I would like to think that maybe they would come up with something creative with some global events, special derby. I think that they could spread it out for a month, depending on which one. I have no idea if I did it as tags or codes. Thanks, Russell. I can't. Trace, my codes have been put in by not Nightbot. That's for all 4 of my active farms. So I have more. I have 5 on this one, but 4 active ones. Baby farm, and then but I play all of them daily. I got myself all distracted. No, I need to spend some token. I was hoping we'll go for the blueprints. Yeah, I will take it. I will pin it to the top of the chat. Okay, so I gotta go back to a dinner again. I've had the diner for 3 days in a row, you guys. I don't think this has actually changed for 3 days now. But I will say I have gotten more creative trying to figure out how to get to everything. Anybody else finding that they're needing to find one of each animal in the valley to get all 3 different colors versus before where we could get like 2 or 1? I did some weeding earlier today, but then I'm actually trying to uh, try an experiment here, and I'm if I can figure out some video editing so I can piece it together. Want to show you guys that I am finding I am getting more of my expansion materials that are harder to get. Oh, not I hope you feel better. That I am getting them by some of the crops that I don't usually spend time harvesting. So I did the sweet task the other night, trying to finish up this one because it's my last. I was wanting to show. I have a video on it that's pending posting, but I'll show you it. I'll actually change over to the one. So somebody was asking about this the other day. This U the on the valleys here, that horseshoe. And that horseshoe, as we know, signifies the derby. So this means that the task that I'm currently doing, which is a boat task, has to do with something in my valley. So they're connected. So by doing my derby task, I will get boat crates. And so some of you have amazing teams like Phoebe who finished super fast and stack, and I have one farm completely done, and I have done that. Woohoo, Phoebe! I hope you're recording it even on the device. But by the fact that I get to slow down, it just showing that the derby arena, and I must have missed that, Raina. Okay, Russell. You do not have to do it. Thank you. The new decos don't release until 3 a.m. for Central Time in the U.S. here, so 4. So during the next stream, I was hoping to see them on Greg's farm when I was looking, but I did not catch them. I don't know if anybody caught them out on Greg's farm and I just missed them because I was so intent on looking at something else. Yes, Brina, what did Ricky say? I want to know. I did not get to finish watching his video. Power has been out for me most of the day with these storms. I'm hoping Phoebe did not lose power. I can't remember if that's one of the new decos coming. And Russell, by the way, did you put a dirt piece under... I had a question for you. Did you put a dirt piece under your gate to get your gate? Because I tried making mine a corner, I did not get the gate. So did you have like a path piece underneath it? You guys, I've got so distracted where I was going with my earlier train of thought, but now I had a question. Remind me, because I'm curious. If I wondered on deco, where the path pieces. Let's figure this out. Would it be under nature? No. Pathways. No, the other way. So I have to move it this. Okay, so I gotta make more space. Nope. Didn't get a gate either way. Well, how am I not getting a gate and Russell did? That's curious. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. There you go. Okay, Russell, I got you now. The other side needs to. Well, that's an interesting. There you go. Everybody learned something new. Oh, it's just so the tornado came through. It died out. There was like some rotation. We definitely had the winds, but we didn't get an actual tornado here this time. But we definitely had the winds and some damage. It knocked out power twice today in my internet for a while. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to stream. I was thankful that it is back on. Now I figured out how to get a gate. If anybody else didn't figure that out. So this piece here has to form the corner that way. It can't form the corner this way. I like the gate. I like this option. I really do like this option because it does look like it has a path piece. Now the question is, will a path piece? I have a video for the. Nope, it is too big. Another one of those that creative decorating will have to occur to make it look like it has. It goes into a path. Looks like a car door. No, it just looks like a Peter. To me, it looks like it's got one of those metal like latch. That's what it looks like to me. It's just it has that metal locking latch. But I guess the rounded style I could see. Well, I like it. Okay. Back to my other original thing. I have a video pending to explain this more. See, there's no horseshoes on these tasks, but when I went to my other farm, there is a horseshoe on the boat. It just means that it correlates to the derby. I do like the way the fence works. See, I wish more fences worked that way. I'd like to see an upgrade to that. But I'd really like them to see fix more than anything else. Fix this valley. Please fix this valley. Nada, like Phoebe said, Food Street is Saturday for Japan in the morning, 9 to noon. So US time, it is 8 to 11 Eastern. And then Heyday is his Friday stream, which actually technically is Friday for US too. His is evening and ours is middle of the night. So, not. Peter, you're getting all sorts of new nicknames. You've got Sweetie Petey, you've got Peter Butter. Oh boy. I want the sanctuary fixed because I've noticed that I'm not getting all three colors of tokens. And now that I have a clock and alarm set for all the streams, especially his. I want to see the sanctuary. I'm not getting tokens when I deliver two of the same animals. And depending on which two animals it is, seems to depend on which colors. The order seems to be different. So, see, are you doing? We'll do it. We'll do it with this one. There's another elephant close by, and a giraffe on my way. So we'll do, if every time the truck breaks down. We'll go fish. Why not? I am finding that I'm not getting the tokens. See, that's what I'd like to see fixed. And the proportion for tokens is just really out of whack for me. So I'm spending more time. It used to be like 6 minutes a day on the valley, and then I'm spending more time because I'm trying to get different ones. But we'll see. We'll give it a try here. I've got enough tokens. Ugh. And feel the waste. Oh yeah, the valley in and of itself works fine. The token proportion I've had to watch. I'll spend more time, or I've spent more time in this valley trying to even out my tokens. But I forgot to fish. I'm really out of sync tonight. Sorry, you guys. I'm just glad it stopped storming. Yeah, the tokens never balance, baby. They never will. I just wish they were a little bit more. I don't think I've ever worked so hard to make as proportionate. Yeah, I don't mind opening the piggy bank. That stuff, I usually save that for the. I have been. See, my not this farm because I've worked harder with it, but one of my other farms doesn't have the proportion in the valley shop that I would have hoped for. And this is why it's nice when I have all of the coins built up that I do. A pull for me, not I do not want to be the subject of a pull. Hey, I actually got all three this time. I've been going back and taking pictures and watching because I haven't been getting all three. But maybe I should just do it always on stream for you guys. That seems to work out better. Five more days left. I will not make it to the end. It'll be close. I missed a day there. Anybody else trying to... I mean, what is the most anybody's leveled up this week? I leveled up once on this farm. And I finished my farm pass. Technically not counting the level up for the farm pass. I hope she took a picture or at least was recording when it happened. I like the little pop-up. I like looking how the things still call the trucks cars. As they've updated the events, it's always truck orders. Nice job, Russell. I've been trying to avoid some of the double. I don't want to upgrade too fast. I haven't done my lobster or duck in my fishing area, and I'm behind by one machine. So I've been trying to work on money versus leveling up. Welcome back, Charlie. But since I had the first boat that I did on this one was puzzle boat, and this one wasn't too terribly hard. I had almost everything for it. I did not feel a need to not do it. That station, preservation station, is a tongue twister. I'm always afraid to say it wrong. Thank you, Russell. I need more barn space. Although it helped to have gotten rid of some to myself, which is the bonus, even of having active farms. I try to vary on what I'm taking so that it I did not mean to do that. Do you know what would be nice is if when you accidentally mark a boat crate for help and then you did it yourself, that you could send yourself a thank you. It'd be nice. Because we all know it happens. It's not like we get an undo button for accidentally marking crates on boats or even truck orders for help. Oh, I can't believe I let my. This farm needs weeding. People need to wheat more and sell more wheat. For anybody who's lower level, seriously, some of us higher level players, mid level players, really could use people who are just weeding. It's getting harder and harder to find in the paper. Tomatoes are always hard to find in the paper. I like to plant I like to plant tomatoes overnight. They go really fast. And I'll alternate which crop I do on each of my 4 farms overnight, so that I can usually share. Yeah. Phoebe, you would turn around though and sell it for the 36 and make it, and that's a great way to make money. Is if you can find in the paper. I normally won't shop in the paper unless I do what I just did and accidentally give myself a whoops. Thankfully, it doesn't take long to grow wheat. But wheat has disappeared. Pumpkins are hit and miss now. I either find a lot of them or I don't find much of them. Chili peppers are really popular to find. And it seems to depend on which one of my farms. So if I go to my lowest level farm of my 4 daily active farms, I will find that I can get I'll get a variety of different crops. The paper isn't always the same, I've noticed, for everybody of what's popular. Yes, everybody's making wheat bundles now, which is great. But I will spend time tonight. I will wheat before I go to bed, and then I'll leave the wheat bundles there to sit, because as long as I'm using rows, the wheat bundles will sit, and I don't have to pick them up from the feed mill until I need them to go feed my sanctuary animals, which is really nice. And I do tend to do that more often. This one is done, but so I will wheat more on here because 25 wheat it's easy to get to. But if you see the middle one, if I hadn't finished the derby, this one's my favorite to not finish on and get. I wish this would come up more often. Which is, as long as you're doing your derby task and you have them stacked. And I love it when that comes on a Wednesday. So Tuesday when I start my derby and I can see it, then I can have everything done, although I finished my task all on Tuesday on this farm. Charlie, I have had that on every one of my farms this sanctuary. Usually once a week. Hey Jennifer, I do thoroughly enjoy that has been added, but I don't know that it's something that's common for everybody. I've seen it more this time. Oh, I forgot we're into a fish house. Okay. Of course I did. There's the fish house. Okay. Way over to the fish house. Nope, not spending 3 gems on that. I thought you played the Valley, Charlie. I think quite a bit more people have started playing the Valley. The Sanctuary Valley is still way more popular than the Chicken Valley. That one really takes some coordination and communication, which is nice that I have for, and I always make sure that I keep them together for that reason. Okay. What country do you live in, Charlie? That's what Phoebe was asking. Peter, I play the Valley no matter. Chicken Valley, that's the way I usually tend to go, is if there was. But since they've kind of. It also depends what's in the Valley shop. So, like, I like being able to get the puzzle piece. And sometimes, depending on what else is available, I'll play not because I want the diamonds or the deco at the end, which this one isn't in the bathtub, which on I thought the fish on Greg's farm was the same as the Phoebe. This fish is not the same. I'm not correct. Where's this fish gonna come from? Because this is not the same as the picture in the valley. Yes, Peter, that path is just a gold path that's in there. It is the same. So the pictures look slightly different, but it is the same. The valley and this path. Okay. Because it does not look the same in the picture. That's why I was curious. Anybody else think that looked like a different picture? The graphic may need changing. Does anybody else think they look the same? Because I don't think that. I also wish if you could get a bigger picture of it if you clicked on it. Although I like seeing, but it'd be nice to have a bigger picture. But no, this is just a gold path, Peter. Totally different. I wish it was the new one. I love the new one. I'd be buying that constantly. I have bought that one, though. See, see, Charlie, I didn't think they looked, and see, I didn't think they looked the same at all either. I'm glad Phoebe says it is the same. It's good to know what's coming because people may be disappointed if they. Yeah, I have a strawberry jam. Phoebe, I should have one on on my main farm. Yeah, I have 4 of them. Okay, you guys, this is for Phoebe. Please do not take it. Peter, it depends on the derby. I like some better than others. I like the derbies better now since I've learned stacking. And I like. Oh, good. Uh, I do like the valleys. Yeah, I really do. How many total jams did you need, Phoebe? I had more than just that one. Charlie, my hood, we're not accepting people. That's mainly because we're very small and been in a group. We have one player who is accidentally got left in the derby this week, so we're taking it slower than we normally do. And that's fine. Each one. Doesn't matter. Every day. Could use less. See, here's what I was talking about. Normally I don't get the 3 depending on what I pick up. If I always do if I pick up the 3 different ones, but I don't always get them when I pick up. I'll have to make sure I do work on that. I keep my hood very small too, Charlie, and we communicate outside of the heyday chat very rarely. Um, so we tend to. I don't think they have enough. They can never click on the right. We keep it small just so that way we can communicate outside. It doesn't get confusing. Yeah, Charlie, you are capable of making your own hood, and that way you don't have to. Um, and if you get like I have, even if you have 2, and you want to just have 2 active ones in there so that you can have your baby ones in there, but act them out of the derby. But if you have, if you're going to be doing the valley, it's nice to have your teammates right there. As you can see, I have one of my hoodies. And if you're in by yourself, I try to keep mine close together, especially during the chicken valley. So if you're going to do the valleys, I would recommend, just the way Phoebe has it, at least have 2 active farms that can at least help repair each other. I just spent the gems because I had it. It's easier, but that way you can do the valley yourself. I guess I'll go fishing on here. So I'm done with my derby. I'll have to do some fishing. And some more weeding. And more wheat bundles. I really try to make the wheat bundles overnight for myself and when I'm set. And I'm out of wheat bundles on here. I'm excited to see, and I know Phoebe won't tell us when or what's coming, but I am curious to see what will happen. And I thank you guys for joining me playing for a little bit tonight. Just some general play, see what I could see, everybody get together. I have a video pending, like I said. Hopefully, I don't want to upload it right now because I don't want to upload it with Ricky streaming here shortly. But I do have a video, a real short 5-minute video on the connection between the derby and the valley that some people had asked about in other streams and on posts that they're starting to notice when they don't do the stack derby as much, and they are seeing some of these Peter, it usually takes about half an hour for it to upload, depending on the length. I would say today's issue was more the fact that my power and internet was out due to storms. So it was supposed to schedule to post earlier this morning when the power went out the first time. And then I got power back and I had to restart the process, and the second round of storms hit. So it will now schedule out tomorrow. I have a gigabit fiber with internet, so it doesn't take long for my videos to upload as long as YouTube is cooperating. But YouTube usually is the problem, not so much my internet. YouTube has to go through the whole process of doing it, and I have to stay connected during that. So if unfortunately, like the storms today, go out, I can't. So I will probably have it upload tomorrow, a couple hours after Ricky's stream ends or so. So it'll be up tomorrow. Just a quick 5-minute video, you guys, to explain a little bit of how that works. And I'm going to start trying to add some more videos as I play. I'm looking for some editing software so it's not I didn't take my prizes for what? Nada. For my farm pass, not I do have some. So I will not take should take the machines. But I'm not close to needing the expansion materials. As you can see, I need the deed, so I'll go in. I'll take those, but I won't take them probably until Monday after Derby ends, and then my everything's full, and hopefully I'll get some deeds in the Derby prizes. That way I can that way I'm not filling up my barn space with unnecessary items. So I take the prizes that don't require space in my barn, and I haven't decided what I wanted to use my last. But usually I always collect them as I go. For anything that doesn't. So my boosters get really full, and I'm really bad about using my boosters. I tell everybody to use them, but I have tons that I don't use. So I'm going to try to get better at using some of those and showing you guys how to stack some of these boosters. I do not have the boat out because I refuse to cut down trees. Let's see if it fits here. This needs redone. So bad. So bad. Hi, Madeline. My barn size is too small, Phoebe. On this one, where's the chick with the boats? There's the garden hose and the birdhouse. There's the Derby Valley. There's the chick. There you go, Nada. There's the there's your boat. It does not connect with the water. If anybody was curious about that, gotta get your creative. That's as close as you can get it to connecting. It's not even quite the same color. It is super cute though. I wanted it to connect so badly to the water, but it's just slightly off color and it's slightly and it just doesn't quite. So I can see from the programming aspects of how it could be hard to get it to fit in, but and connect. I'm at 1,050, Phoebe, for my barn size. And Russell, I will come visit you. Alright. I'm here. What am I coming for, Russell? Russell, you spoil. Oh. I'm gonna spoil you back here. You won't see it coming. Thank you very much, Russell. I may be back for the flowers at some point. Aww. Now I can expand my next space, you guys. Look at that. I need a lot to expand my next barn. I just uploaded. This is what I need. To upgrade. You can have his wheat bundles. I am very good about my wheat bundles, baby. I promise. I have got that trained in me so well that every night I leave at least enough wheat bundles in my feed for the next day's feeding. That is my routine. I every night, so you can take all of his. I will never steal your wheat bundles, but I need quite a bit to upgrade this barn. Oh, you missed that, Charlie. Okay, so Charlie Russell actually had this, and I asked him how he did it because I tried. Mine was straight originally, so this had been like this. And I was trying to move this side and get it, and this side did not matter which way we moved it. But if you take this left side and you pull it in, it creates that gate. Peter, for me, it is harvesting. And I'm working on a video. I need to be able to I don't get everything from just weeding, but I have a video. I've been tracking what I get from like how many of each crops I've planted. So like my storage is close to getting. Oddly enough, they stay very close. I like the gate, Charlie, because and I like how that works because I only needed a total of 3 posts to do it. The one thing I wish is that they would give us 2 gates to start with, or 2 posts. I hate when I get just one. I have such pretty fence posts where I've only just have one to it. And then it's just a post. You have to have that second one. And it takes a lot of diamonds spinning that wheel of fortune. It really does. And I don't have any on my wheels today, or I would have spun for them with you guys. But I get a lot from harvesting crops and feeding my animals. Every 6 feed, whether it's your sanctuary or your pets. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, Phoebe. Thank you. 8 is completely worth that amount of space. I totally forgot about that, Phoebe. Thank you so much for the reminder. So, if you did not catch what Phoebe was meaning in words, what I did is when I went in and I bought the wood panels and I only needed 1 for my silo upgrade, instead of waiting to get it, Heyday is holding all of those, and it freed up that space, which was 39. I had 38, so I took out 38 spots in my barn storage so that Peter, you think 8 diamonds hurt me? That I like that name, Steve. Phoebe's magic trick. Yes, and it's a very nice exploit in the game. Though I do wish it was true for if you didn't spend the diamonds, but it does make you spend those diamonds, and spending 8 isn't bad. 16 isn't bad. I don't think I've spent more than 24 diamonds to upgrade. But that is thank you for the reminder, Phoebe. For which other one, Peter? If I were to have bought diamonds for like land expansion, it works for any of the. It works for any of your barn or silo expansions. If I Yes, if I were to buy the bolts or the, I am not spending the 200 and something to show you guys. So, Phoebe, does it work on the land expansion items too, though? Not that this farm's close, because yes, any of the other for earliest barn and silo. Maybe Phoebe can tell us if it works on land expansion. Nothing as close since Russell so dearly gave me any expansion material. Okay, so that's great to know, you guys. From Phoebe, the wonderful content creator, who, if you guys are not subscribed to, you guys really should check out. She streams on Sundays and Tuesdays in the US. And she has amazing tips like that you can learn. And watch her stacking videos. If you guys have not watched any of her derby stacking tips and tricks, and this power derby one especially is great. I got done with one of my farms in a day, and then found out that one of my other players was accidentally still in. She forgot to opt herself out, so we were taking it slower this week. Now I'm just using it to fill in time. So we're a month away, just over a month away from the birthday to heyday. Everybody, Dairy News should be coming out soon, I would guess. We have their teaser on social media. If you haven't seen it, I'll show you one last time before we go. Their wonderful 10th birthday celebration is starting very soon, and it will be exciting. Lots of amusing events and surprises coming. Doesn't quite look like the melt, though. But we'll see what we'll find out. And we'll see. And I will post short updates and videos as they come out, and then I can provide them. But otherwise, thank you guys for joining. I will have the Derby Valley video up tomorrow. I don't want to butt into Ricky's stream time later. And I will see you guys next week for another short stream with some great videos in between. Peter, it does look like the milk canister, but not quite. Do I have any milk in storage? It's not quite the same, but good guess. I'm glad everybody could make it too. Bye, everybody. See y'all. Happy farming.